What is up, Skarami? How's it going? Eroktic here. Couple of days ago, Nikita was talking about how loot system is gonna change in the future. For those of you that do not know, in the patch point 10 you're gonna gain flea market into the game, which means every single item that you have, you'll be able to trade it through the game to the other players. And players are gonna be the ones that are gonna dictate about the economy, which means you are not gonna look at the traders first anymore, you're gonna look at the flea market, and if everything is overpriced, you're gonna then buy it from the vendors. And that is gonna leave a great impact on the player economy. Nikita was talking about AI-driven player economy, how loot system is gonna deplete on the popular areas and stuff like that. And to be honest, chat was not really happy about that change. So let's talk about it, shall we? So basically how loot works right now. Players are spawning on the edges of the map, left side and right side, and then good loot is in the middle. Players are pushing the middle, they kill each other, they loot, they leave. And in the meantime, player scavs are spawning randomly on the map, and they are trying to find PMCs, to kill them, to steal their stuff. Pretty basic, logical concept. Nikita also said, for those of you that do not know, Nikita is lead developer of the Battle State games. They asked him about other places. Why is there no other places where people can go and loot? And Nikita said that they're actually working on the new looting locations. And I'm gonna give, for example, Shoreline. You have two ways how to make a progression through the map. You can go directly to the medical resort, to loot medical resort, kill few PMCs, loot them, and leave on the opposite side of the map where you spawn. Or you can follow Shoreline part, go through the villas, go through the gas station, go through the electrical area or the extraction point, and then leave the map. So you have two options. And Nikita specifically said that they're gonna add more loot into the residential areas. Like I said in my previous videos, how it would be cool to have some PvP encounters in those residential areas, because that portion of the map is really cool, but it is unpopular because there is nothing to loot over there. A couple of scavs are gonna spawn and that's it. So he said that they're gonna add even more loot spawn locations on every single map, on every other point of interest. So every single point of interest on every single map is gonna be actually worth to go check out. Now, for every single pros, there are cons. Speaking about pros, with adding that type of a system, they're gonna instantly break repetitiveness, because every single match, if you're playing Shoreline only, you're going medical, looting medical, leave, you're going medical, looting medical, leave, and stuff like that. But with adding another points of interest, they're gonna add more options where to loot, and they're instantly adding dynamic RNG encounters between scavs and the PMCs. But with the more loot table options, you're gonna get less PvP encounters, because if in a map you're gonna have 12 PMCs at max, if there are more points of interest to loot, there is a less chance that you're gonna stumble upon the enemy PMC that wants to kill you. And the another con is that there is no point of going on the popular places to loot if you can pull your bag somewhere else, kill a scav, and leave. But Nikita also introduced AI-driven player economy, which means over time, loot is gonna deplete from the specific areas. And a lot of people were pissed about that. Now let me defend the Battle State games, and let me explain to you what they're trying to do. I'm fully endorsing that type of a system in a game. I'm the one that is helping you guys out to know the routes, how to loot specific maps with a minimal amount of risk or whatever. But you see, if that video of particular route reaches 50,000 viewers, everyone is gonna do that, and it's gonna be not so popular anymore. But you see, there are other people that are keeping those route locations for themselves, and they have a much more efficient way how to loot specific maps than me. But you see, you do not know about that, I do not know about that, they know about that. And they're extracting 10 times more money than you or me combined. And I'm not pissed for them not saying that. I'm fully understanding them. If I'm not content creator, I would probably keep those routes for myself also. You're gonna pick up, do you wanna be a competitive or you wanna share your secrets? I picked up a light side. Now, when those farmers are farming specific places over and over and over, and when they're rolling money over and over and over out, economy is gonna be broken because they're gonna be the ones that are gonna run the monopoly. But thanks to the AI-driven economy, thanks to that dynamic loot despawn, decrease of the spawns, there is not gonna be the most popular place to loot. Because if everyone is gonna go loot Shoreline Medical Resort, eventually there is gonna be no loot in the resort. And you're gonna need to figure out alternative ways where to farm. And you're gonna always have to be up to date with the content on the YouTube and with the content on Twitch. And you're gonna also have to be active into the game, and you're gonna be the one that is gonna figuring out those sweet, juicy farming locations until they deplete. Believe it or not, that is called balance. Adding this type of a method in the game, repetitiveness is gonna be gone. Because every single point of interest is really well built in the Escape from Tarkov. And I'm really sad that we are missing those juicy PvP encounters on some of those points of interest. And now, I want to talk about problems with the PMC spawns on the maps. They're spawning or on the left side or on the right side. And they're pushing through the map, and they have to reach the opposite end of the map so they can extract with the loot. And the whole community is pissed about that because it is really easy to predict where the enemy PMC is gonna be. And I'm also one of those people that is not happy with the current player spawn locations on the map. If they manage to add that player-driven economy into the game, they completely change the aspect how players are actually playing the maps. They broke that linear progression through the maps and they made it open world. Well, sandbox open world, but still, you have much more freedom of choice where to go and what to do next, with much more random dynamic events that are gonna happen to you. But with adding that type of stuff in the game, they also have to change player spawns and scav spawns on the map. Make it random. Literally random. With the PMC, sometimes you're gonna spawn on top of the medical resort, sometimes inside of the helicopter in front of the medical, sometimes next to the gas station, sometimes wherever. It doesn't matter, because you have done it. You have unlocked the whole map for the people to explore. So it will not matter where you're spawning, because how dynamically popular areas are gonna change. And you're gonna instantly kill two flies with one swipe. And now there is another con, hatchet runs. Hatchet runs are gonna get buffed by a lot, unless they add even more PMCs into the map. Sadly, I doubt that I can make that 25 PMCs are running over the shoreline, but with breaking popular places, with decreased loot spawn, and making a whole map free to loot, hatchet runners are gonna have way less risk to loot those juicy locations. And with saying that, we can also expect much less of the percentage of the loot spawn on the map, which means it is gonna take you a longer period of time to fill up your backpack. Maybe it is not gonna be just a case to go medical resort, fill up the backpack and leave. Maybe you're gonna actually have to visit and the gas station and the residential area and villas and then go in the medical resort to fully fill up your backpack because of the lower chance of the loot spawning, which means the raids are gonna be much longer. But you're gonna see how they're gonna implement that. There is gonna be always that one map that is gonna dominate others with this type of a system, because content creators on YouTube, streamers on Twitch, even the Reddit community, forums, they're all dictating and they're all talking about the most popular place to loot and the most efficient routes to loot, and everyone is gonna listen to them. I'm gonna give the example. 4 of the cabins in the woods become overpopulated because there's shit ton of loot spawned everywhere over there. Everyone is gonna run woods, everyone is gonna go visit those cabinets to see what's up, because that is natural human instinct, curiosity. But if you're thinking outside of a box, woods is gonna be the most popular map because everyone is gonna go run those cabins, and then least popular map is gonna become instantly underdog, the most popular one, and then people are gonna start to talk about that. Basically what I'm trying to say is that there is gonna be always that one map that is gonna be empty, because it is gonna be the least popular one, and those farmers are gonna figure out the algorithm, how that works, and then they're gonna go play the least popular map because that map has the biggest amount of loot. And there is a fix for that. Adding happy hour into the maps. Battlestate should add some kind of a happy hour on the least popular maps. When you go in the lobby on the map selection. They should add some kind of a symbol, some kind of a intel, which map has currently the biggest amount of loot. And they should always have that symbol or some kind of a notification which map is the least popular one, so casual players that cannot catch with all of those secret route pathings and the maps which ones are the most popular ones to farm, to simply see it through the icon, okay, I should go play that map. And it's gonna instantly increase the popularity of the least popular map, while the highest popular map is gonna always be played. So it is gonna balance it out. It is gonna always balance it out. I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. But basically, there is a lot of risk to involve, a lot of snowflakes to be pissed, but I see completely what they're trying to do, and I like it. That is pretty much it from me. Thank you guys for watching. Dude, follow me on the social media, Twitter, Instagram. I'm posting nudes still. Check me out on the live stream. Subscribe with that post notifications, bell, whatever. Thank you guys for watching and see you in the next one. Eroktic out.